full like just a
No,
cockroach.
I mean, honestly, there are like cultures that actually eat roaches, and they say it tastes like chicken. I've never tried it, but
I don't think I'm ever going to try it.
Here, have
Dude,
this roach.
Would you like a bug that
Take
could
it.
survive a nuclear holocaust?
yes. What you mean? Like Twinkies can survive like the apocalypse, so I might as well
Oh yeah,
try a roach,
Zombieland
like-
already taught me that. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, the
Wait,
stream, the
don't
podcast
look
has
at my
started.
don't look at my face, Cam.
It's.
I'm streaming right now, and everybody,
I remember.
everyone sees your faces.
Ooh, John,
Bro, just turn off
John,
your cam.
You looking sexy.
Just turn off your
feel-
cam.
Wait, we're not.
I've
We're
got
not allowed
that.
to have
There
I've
you
got
go.
that
That
every
was
time I do
fabulous.
that.
Ooh.
Oh,
right.
big sexy Moto likes you.
All right.
Yes.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Order in the court.
Order in my nuts. Order.
All right.
We're
all right.
gonna start this podcast, okay?
it.
Let me start with the intro, all right? What is up,
Got
people?
it.
The name is T Lander. Welcome back to another episode of the Tea Party Podcast. I am here with my friends Rain. Say hi, Rain.
Hi, I'm eating chips.
Don. Don, wave. Say this is Steven, aka Don 0009.
Oh
Woody.
yes! Throw it back!
Wow.
Throw it! Throw it back, Allison!
Oh my God. Okay.
That
And
was
Throw it back.
fabulous.
That's the
also
highlight.
with me. Also with me. Bad news. Wave high with the mask. Dope mask, by the way. Got my main man and my main.
Yeah.
Got my main man Esteban, exiled Esteban. Say it. What's up to the
Yeah,
people?
baby. Rice
And
ketchup, boys.
our
Right?
special guest, Zach, aka
I'm Zach,
Butt Nustin.
aka your girlfriend's boyfriend.
What?
I said I'm Zach, aka your girlfriend's boyfriend.
I would
Oh
be
my
so
God.
mad if I found that out. Like, if she's like, "Oh, this is my
Through a
boyfriend," I'm like,
podcast. Everybody that's got
Who
a
am I?
girlfriend is just like, babe? Is this true?
All
and
right.
she's like,
Is
"Well,
he is he gonna let me get the Death Star Lego set? The answer's fuck yes.
All
all right,
right.
I'm cool with that."
As you can see, as you guys can see, we everyone but me has their face cams on. That was not planned. But today,
Loser.
shut up. I will kick you out, Rain.
Kick her out of here. Get the fuck out.
We've seen his
Yes.
face, by the way,
Yeah.
guys. It's fabulous.
It's
It's
hot.
not that cool.
Wait,
Alright.
I'm gonna
Esteban
grab.
is the sexiest out of all of us.
Ugh.
All right.
I mean,
Today on this
I can
episode,
take
today
a
on this
cake right now,
episode,
Zach.
we're gonna be discussing.
Every time
Hold
I
on.
look, I just glance at Esteban. I go like,
Oh my God.
Same.
All right, guys. All right, so today on this episode, we'll be just sharing our stories from high school and everything. So we're gonna start with the whole high school stories. On this episode, we're just going in circles, sharing a story from our high school experience. Bad is actually just starting high school, so this will be like a good. Yeah, this will be like a whole session where Bad just
It was
learns.
my first day. Actually, it was boring as hell.
Yeah.
Dude,
Have
it's
you chosen a
during.
rank?
Wait, what?
Wait, you're already out?
Have you chosen a rank, Bad?
For what?
For what?
What are you gonna be? The
What
jock,
house in
the
Hogwarts
cool kid,
will
the
you be?
nerd? What are you?
That's
what the
true,
fuck
yeah.
are you?
No, Bad is definitely gonna be like the jock.
you gonna
Bad
be the
news.
weirdo?
Bad news is gonna be. I got a feeling he's gonna be like. He's not gonna be like the quiet kid that's a loser. He's gonna be that quiet kid that like nobody fucks with, but then one day one dumbass is gonna fuck with him, and he's just gonna like turn his asshole into his new mouth.
I am so glad I have
Start
mature
eating
content
sugar.
on.
Dad's gonna be the coolest kid in the school.
Dude, that is
No,
the
but-
coolest kid in the school.
Dude,
Like,
here's the problem. Like, you're starting school during the pandemic, so like.
oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, pretty much everyone's going
actually,
back to school this year.
3/4 of your experience is already gone. Like, you can't
Yeah,
have
like
the whole cheerleader
Yeah,
thing.
now-
literally the
Alright,
wor-
hold on, I'm
literally
gonna
the
take
best
this topic talking.
the best part about high
your
school.
dominance
The best,
early in
the
a
best
Zoom
parts
chat.
about high school you are not going to get to experience. Like
Yeah,
the
you-
parties,
You're-
the
how
parties,
does it feel
the
never
football
having,
games, hanging out with friends in between
I
classes.
never had any of that. What shit? What the
Guys,
fuck?
guys, come on, man! Don't make Bad feel bad. I mean,
He'll find ways.
this
He'll
pandemic
find
is only
ways.
gonna last for like
He'll find
a
ways.
few
He'll
more
probably-
months.
have an
He'll
actual
probably
first day of high
sext.
school,
He'll
though.
he'll probably
Oh, yeah,
sext
no,
with
no.
hot girls over Zoom.
No, that one. Oh,
Oh my gosh!
hey, baby, can I get your?
All right, all right,
Hey, baby,
The
what's
school
your five
system
I got
is
birthday
dumb
news.
now.
That shit was lit. That shit was lit.
all right, all right. Save it,
Oh,
save it
what?
for the. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We're all gonna take turns telling a story, okay?
I got a
So,
lot of stories.
I want to hear yours.
my
got-
story.
oh.
Nah, all right. So,
T-Lander, start us off. You're the host.
I'm
Yeah,
the
you're
host.
bro.
I don't have any, cause I don't have anything that's exciting. That's
I don't want
exciting.
to go
It's like,
first because I feel like I'm gonna make your guys. I'm gonna make you guys feel bad.
hold on. First of all, hey Hunter, welcome to the stream.
You have some weird fucking
I do
stories.
have some. Weird
I'm not
fucking
really showing my
shit,
face.
dude.
I'm not really showing my face. I'm not insecure, Ryuk. Be quiet.
Face reveal at 500k. Face reveal at 500k.
All right, there you go. Yeah, give me more followers, then maybe I'll think about revealing my face.
YouTube and Twitch. Face reveal at 500k. Let's get there.
Thank you,
Zach,
thank
bust out
you,
the kazoo.
Zach.
No, don't bust out the kazoo.
no,
Bad
No,
with the
no,
fucking-
please.
Hi, Valhalla Viking. You're just in time.
Wait, that's
All right.
not your kazoo, dude. Let me see.
Yeah.
No, not the
Bro,
kazoo. Come on.
The whole time.
This. I need to get a new one. This
How would
little
he make
tissue.
that noise with his mouth?
This tissue paper that's inside of it, it keeps like falling down. It's breaking. I gotta get a new one. Because every time because it's like.
Wait, for your Zach, for your birthday, can I get you like a nice metal kazoo?
My birthday was 2 days ago.
Oh yeah, that's
I
what.
know.
Yeah, that's what I
If you
forgot.
want-
Hap-
if you
it,
want-
today's Zach's birthday, so
I'll
everyone in the
give you my
chat say
address
happy
if you wanna
birthday.
order like a prime kazoo
Yeah.
off Amazon, I'll give you my address.
I
I'll
got
buy
you.
you. I'll buy you a harmonica, bro. I
No,
wanna
I've got a
hear-
harmonica. I don't know how to play the harmonica.
Oh.
My
man.
parents, when I was a kid, my parents, like my mom was
Yes, Steven.
oh my mom was a piano major, going into
Imagine
my mom was
being
like
a
very
piano
musically
major.
talented. She was a
No.
piano major going into college. And when I was little, my parents essentially just threw every instrument at me except for like the clarinet and the trumpet. And I was good at most of them, but the harmonica was not one of them. I'm good at the piano. I can play. I took guitar lessons and was like halfway decent. And I took those for like a month and was decent. And then we went to Disney and just never rescheduled. But it's like
throws
I'm that-
little instruments
this is the-
at him.
this is
and
the
he
funny-
gets it.
This is the funniest part. This is the funniest part. I have what my mom kind of has, with the exception of I can't read music for shit. Like I'd literally been playing piano my whole life, and my past senior year, I was like, you know, I want to learn how to read. I want to learn how to read sheet music. I couldn't read music for shit, but I could like listen to a song, or I could listen to a piano version of the song, not even look at the notes, and play it on the piano.
Wow, very
respect
talented.
I learned how to play. I did this when I was little too. Like I learned how to play a lot of WWE themes. I can still play The Undertaker on piano. Shit's fucking crazy, dude.
All right. Let's let me start off with the
Start
high
with
school
the story.
stories. I will go first. I'll go first. Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell the
T-Lander, go
story.
first.
I will start off with the story of how I
Wait,
got like
stop.
a. Wait, what
Hold
happened?
on.
What?
You're- Ryuk said that. I mean, one of your viewers said that Ryu
Esteban.
looks like Diavolo from JoJo. It just look.
Oh, this is the cast of JoJo right here. I need to watch. I really need to watch
Wait,
JoJo right now.
Wait, is this
It's
on
really
Twitch or
good.
YouTube? Is this
Twitch. It's on
on
Twitch.
YouTube.
It's on Twitch. Okay, I want to
No,
look at the
Twitch.
chat.
All right. Now I'm gonna
wanna-
start off. I'm gonna start off this episode by telling the story of how I got like a concussion playing football. It's pretty funny.
Yes, concussion stories are fucking amazing, dude.
All right, you guys ready? You guys ready?
Yes, please.
So I was on the football team in high school. Yes, Hunter, I did play football. Big surprise. But don't get too excited because I was trash. I did play a lot of sports growing up as a kid, but like each time I was like I wasn't the worst, but you know I wasn't the best either. But here's the thing. So in high school, I started playing my sophomore year. Right, I only played for like 2.5 years. That was the only time I've ever played football ever. And when I was one game, it was like a JV game. A lot of times I'll be put in like kickoff team and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this
Yeah,
one
special
time,
teams. They
yeah,
do that a
special
lot.
teams. Yep. So I'm like on kickoff team or kickoff return. Basically, I'm on the field ready to play and stuff, getting ready. They kick our teammates kick the ball. It hands up over to the other team, I think, and we're like ready to guard and stuff. So this dude, I don't know if you saw Remember the Titans with Dwayne the Rock
Yes,
Johnson?
Best movie ever. Wait,
This-
no. Remember the Titans didn't have Dwayne the Rock Johnson. That was Gridiron Gang.
Really?
Or-
I
yeah.
thought for sure I saw. Anyway,
No. Remember the Titans had what's his name? Fuck, I can't remember now.
uh,
But no, remember the Titans didn't have the Rock. That was Gridiron Gang.
all right, whatever.
I think he's talking about Gridiron Gang.
All right, whatever. This dude looked like Dwayne the Rock Johnson before he like shaved his head and went bald, like old school The Rock. You know what I'm saying?
That's
He came.
clickbait. I played football against Dwayne Johnson. That's your type right there.
There we go.
Yes, there you go.
I'm gonna look
Um,
up who was in Remember the Titans. Keep
But
going,
yeah,
keep going.
but yeah, this big dude, built like The Rock, comes charging at me, and like an idiot, I like just stand there, like slightly squat with my arms
you
out.
fucked up.
I don't, and like he like
Assume
came
the
charging at
position.
me. Yeah, just like that.
Man said,
Exactly. That's exactly what it looked like. So he came charging at me, and full
Denzel
force with his shoulder, boom! I'm end up
cracked
flying. I'm flying all the way back, like it was Harry Potter or something. And I land like flat on my head, like I'm dizzy, white flashes, everything. I couldn't even get up for like a few seconds. Someone literally like dragged me like I was a dead body.
yeah, that's
And someone on the sideline,
They didn't check if you were okay. They're like, all right, move the.
he was like, "Get up." He was like, "Oh, I can't get up." But no, yeah. So one of the guys on the sideline said like, "T's dead," and
Yeah, I'd say that too. I'd be, oh my god, you killed him.
yeah. The guy who I think the guy who knocked me down and helped me back up, like the teammates were pretty
Dude,
nice.
If I'm being brutally honest, though, that's like the most passive-aggressive form of disrespect you can ever do on football. Just knock a dude on his ass and just be like, "Here, let me help you up." Like that's such passive-aggressive. It's like almost disrespectful.
Yeah.
Dude, when you said that you went flying, it reminded me of like in a game when you get like in a fighting game when you lose, you're like,
Yep. The dude was like, "Finish him," and yeah, he finished me off.
Finish him.
And yeah, so I was like sitting on the sideline for like the rest of the game. I was so concussed. I kept seeing flying white stars and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's when you're like, "Coach,
Yeah.
I gotta go to the hospital."
Yeah, I was out for like the rest of the season. I didn't play that
Oh,
many
yeah,
games
that makes
anymore.
sense. That makes sense.
Hunter
Or
said,
you stopped playing after that?
you were trying to give him a hug.
yeah, basically, I was trying to give him a, hey, what's up, The Rock? Let's hug. Boom.
Dwayne Johnson, I love you. Dead. Pop.
Oh, man,
Dwayne Johnson, I love you in Moana.
Wait, was he actually in Milano?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You guys-
I didn't see
you
the
guys-
movie,
you guys-
the live action
you guys
movie or the
hear his own-
cartoon.
No,
His
the
own-
cartoon.
Oh.
His own daughter yelled at him.
Not yet, because you know
When
Disney.
he
You know
showed his
Disney.
daughter the movie, he tried to tell her that like that Maui was him.
Oh, you're
His
talking about
daughter-
Moana.
His daughter kept he was singing along to the song, trying to tell his daughter that it was him, and she would cover his mouth with the pillow and just go, "You're ruining the song."
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
I got
He
confused
would
for
try to tell his daughter, "Oh, look, that's Daddy singing up there," and then sing along, and she would essentially tell him to shut up.
yeah.
Stop it,
I
you're
got
ruining the movie.
I got
Yeah,
confused.
exactly.
I got confused for a second. I thought you were talking about Milan, and I'm like, what?
No,
Darby said, "What can I say except you're welcome?"
Oh, Hunter. But yeah, Moana was a great movie. I liked it.
I never saw it. I didn't see it.
You're missing out,
I
bro.
think it's pretty
It was good.
Watch it.
It was pretty emotional. That's why I stopped watching it.
Mm.
I hate emotional. I really hate emotional movies. Like,
Oh, come on. Do you not watch
I
Disney
remember-
movies, Esteban?
I remember.
The
I
only
remember.
part
I had
where it got
to
emotional
hold
was
my
when her dead
sister. I had to
grandma
hold
came
my
back
younger
alive.
sister in the movie theater because she cried at the ending of Big Hero 6.
oh, that
Oh,
movie I like. That
I
movie.
Yeah.
like that movie. That was a really.
I like the
good movie.
series that's based off
I
of it
like
too.
that they didn't
Like
make a
the
sequel. I like they made a spin-off series, and I like that they made a movie and kind of just ended it there. It's a really good
Yeah,
series. I like it.
exactly.
Did you see the
But-
end credits scene? That was great.
But like,
yes, I
movies
loved it.
Like, Remember the Titans or any movie
Yeah.
that's based on real life.
Our-
I hate those. I hate them.
Our
'Cause, like-
head coach for football last year, we during summer workouts, he had us go into the school and they would like give us kind of like breakfast, lunch sort of thing, and then because most of the majority of the football team was like, you know, ongoing juniors and seniors, so they had us do like SAT prep, and during that time they would show us Remember the Titans because it was an inner city school, so you got like such such a diverse group of people, and especially with what's going on in the world right now. Last summer, the coach was like, "You guys are gonna watch Remember the Titans," and I'm like, "Fuck yes," because that's a movie my parents showed me when I was little. Like my parents showed me a lot of movies when I was little, like 42, Remember the Titans, and just kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like you got to just teach your kid early on. You know, he looks different, but he's chill like you, and I'm like, bet.
Ryuk says Big Hero 6 sucks.
All right, Ryuk, you need to chill.
You are what?
Let me
You need to chill.
Let's get his address. Let's get his
They're
address.
gone. Let's get his
It's
address.
over.
I'm
right.
outside your house right now. What a
Oh my-
time for Bad to join too.
Yeah, why did Bad leave?
snap.
Where did Bad go?
Probably his parents or something. Or
Oh,
he had
okay.
to do something.
All right, whose turn is it to? What
What I
happened?
missed? What I missed though?
You missed the story of how I got a concussion.
He got
In football.
bodied by the Rock.
A hug, and The Rock said, "Here, take a shoulder."
Here, have your brain slam against your skull at such force it causes you to hallucinate.
Go away,
We love
Steam.
it.
So you want to give Dwayne the Rock Johnson a hug?
And he
Basically,
bodied him.
yep.
Essentially,
Literally.
TLDR, Dwayne Johnson bodied his ass on kick return.
All right, who wants to go next? Who's next for this? Who wants to tell a story? Anyone?
It's either.
If nobody wants
Steve or
to
Ring.
tell,
I'll call
I've
on
got a lot of
somebody.
stories I can
I mean,
fill
I
time.
have a story, but I have to preface this. All right, I'll
I
start
can-
mine.
Are you? No, you can.
My birthday of
I have a
school
story.
lunch.
I don't really have a story. All I did was work out in high school.
Oh,
Well, okay.
that was the line.
You know what? How about Zach? You know,
Yes.
how about Zach? Go ahead and tell a story.
I got cool
What?
nicknames.
I
No, wait,
got,
Zach's
okay.
story's the best for last.
Zach's story's the best
I
one.
got a lot of stories. I got a lot of stories. I
Alright.
can save up a couple.
What-
I can
Alright,
save up.
so I'll tell mine.
You want to tell yours,
So,
Esteban,
alright.
first? Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead. Go ahead.
So let's preface this, right? In high school, I had a chipped tooth, but the story of how I got a chipped tooth started before, right?
Mhm.
So I don't even know what I was, probably like 6 or whatever, right? My mom made pancakes, right? The middle part of the pancakes was soft, perfect, but the outer ring was hard. So when I bit into that bad boy, I'm like, ooh, this is
How
good.
do you-
And then my dad looks at my mouth, he's like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? And he sees that my tooth just goes down. He's like, no. He opens my mouth and it was,
What are you doing? Wait, hold
How
on.
do you fuck up pancakes that
What was in that
bad?
pancake? Jeez.
How does
Were they
pancakes
cement?
fuck the teeth?
Were they cement?
Who made them? Who made them? Esteban, who made them?
Tell me who made.
Who made them? You got a frisbee team that needs more frisbees. Just give them a pancake.
We can just go to
Oh, my
IHOP.
bad. I used cement mix instead of flour. My B. They look so similar. They're in the same pantry. They're in the same cabinet. How was I supposed to know?
Oh my god.
one is gray and one is white. How did I get that wrong? So I bit into that bad boy, right? So I had a chipped tooth for pretty much my whole life until college, right? So I'm like,
Damn.
alright, cool. So,
Because it grew back.
right, no,
Because
That was
teeth
my-
do that.
that was my permanent tooth, mind you. That was set in stone. That was it.
How
So-
did you get it fixed? The dentist.
We'll get to
Okay,
that.
Hold up. Tank's in this chat. Everybody say hi to Tank.
Hey, Tank.
Dang.
Talking about my chipped tooth.
We're sharing high school stories right now.
Yes.
All right, go ahead,
So,
Esteban.
okay, so, right, I went to whatever, middle school, whatever. Nobody really bullied me. They're like, all right, your tooth is different, right? Then I went to high school, right? My dad decided to get me braces. I'm like, cool. So,
Oh,
this,
chip tooth and braces.
yeah, this lady was like, hey, you see that tooth over there, Let's put a bracket on it. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? And they're like, you know what? Let's do it anyways. So they put a bracket on my tooth, right? I'm in high school. Everyone's making fun of me. They're like, hey, where did the other part of your tooth go? I'm like, in your mom's house, all right? So finally-
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
it came off when I was eating her cement pussy.
Oh
I
my
chipped
gosh.
My tooth eating out your mom.
So they made jokes. They're like, oh, your tooth is single on MySpace. I'm like, oh, haha, very funny. Ha, ha.
Oh look, Tank's in our server. Hello?
Give her
What's up,
give her permission
Tank?
to speak.
Can you hear us?
She can't speak right now.
Oh wait, hold on.
Thing.
Yeah, hold on. My bad. I gotta go out full screen.
Oh,
Sorry, Tank. Hang on.
Tank, are you there?
No,
She just,
she's
like,
there.
roasted.
Yeah, she has.
Can you hear us?
I'm not special. I'm
There
not
you go.
around here.
No, you're
You are
fine.
special, Tank.
It's
If
just
it makes you
I'm
feel
still.
any better, if it makes you feel any better, Rain and I didn't have permission to speak when we first got in here either.
Yeah.
Well, I've known you longer, so I'm fine.
That's true.
That's them. We waiting for Mungeki.
Oh my gosh. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us, Tank.
The spider's still under the root beer bottle. I told you guys about that, right?
Oh, yeah,
No.
spider.
Let Esteban finish. Let Esteban finish.
Oh,
Hold
yeah,
on.
Esteban, you go.
Go ahead.
All right, so Tank, did I tell you how I got my chipped tooth?
You never told me no.
All right,
I'm a
so I
pancake.
guess I got to start it over, right?
Oh,
So
shit.
I was like
Okay.
6 or whatever. My dad gave me some pancakes, right? The inner part of the pancake, was not nice and fluffy as it's supposed to.
You never
What the fuck?
specified who made it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna dox this person.
How?
You never
He ain't no
specified.
snitch.
And then
He ain't
the
no
outer,
snitch.
the outer ring, I bit into that, and my tooth just went.
What
I-
the? Were they
Not-
made of concrete?
I'm right.
And I'm chewing. I'm like, dude, what is this hard
I'm
stuff?
like-
It's so
I'm like,
good.
bro,
My dad's like,
dude.
that's your tooth.
Oh
You
my
ate your
god.
tooth.
So in high school, they made fun of me. They're like, ha ha, your Facebook status on your tooth is single. I'm like, ha ha, you're very funny, right?
That's
So-
actually pretty funny.
Yeah, my
Haha, your
dentist
parents aren't together.
God.
You lived in New York, you had a 50-50 shot of that working.
Out of my tooth, too.
See, I don't have like the drama. There was like my whole school was like 230 people
Oh, yeah,
from
facts.
pre-K to
200?
My
12th grade.
high
like,
school
there
was a
not
high school
like,
was
that
a
many
jump
people
for
in
me.
the
My
school.
graduating class, 8th grade, had 60 kids, and then I get into high school. My graduating class has over like 100.
No, I had 22 people in my graduating class.
Damn.
No, it's still-
Continuing off my story, right?
Yeah.
It gets worse from there too. So I had a bracket on my tooth, whatever. I'm eating corn on the cob. I'm like, man, this corn hit different. So I bit
Oh my
into it,
God, dude.
and then my tooth chipped again. I'm like, all right, it can't get any worse, and it
Knew the
did.
catch
Right?
was in rice
God
was
says
coming
it's
in.
even funnier the second time.
We're bopping.
So my tooth, the chipped part, was hanging off the bracket, so it didn't come off because the bracket was holding it together.
You can't. Now you got to go to the dentist to get that shit taken out. You can't even just like pull that shit out yourself. You gotta. That's ass.
So then, right?
Wire clippers and just like, that's it. You know, just
And my
Wire.
dad did do that, and then I got my wire done or whatever, and now you just a whole gap, and all the other brackets, and they're like, and my tooth started graying out. They're like, dude, your tooth is a whole sharpener. I'm like, you're so funny, you bum.
No room.
I pinched the
That's
clip and
Esteban.
I eat your mom out.
That's Esteban's catchphrase. You bum.
Sorry, I would have beat them all up for you, Esteban.
And that's basically how I got like a strong personality. Like bullying, like it doesn't affect me. So I had to either decide to be like the weak punk or just be a joker. And decided to be.
I
a
was
joker.
always a joker throughout middle school, so I was always just like quick with my words. So like anyone that tried to talk shit to me, I would just clap back. I remember I made a kid cry one time on Rainbow Six Siege because he started insulting me, and he was like, "Oh, you're a cracker. You're bad at the game." And I'm like, "Bro, just go back to stealing fucking controllers at GameStop." And I'm like, I can hear your fucking braces through the mic. Go back to stealing controllers at GameStop. And then he started crying.
First of all, who steals controllers at GameStop? Like,
I don't know.
Honestly, okay, when I was young, I'm like, you know
Oh.
those gift cards? I didn't know that they have to be activated, right? I didn't.
oh my God, Esteban.
Mind you, right?
They're playing gift cards.
I'm a young kid. I got a PS3. I'm like, all I thought about, everyone here was thinking about getting a girlfriend. I'm here thinking about getting game cards to get PlayStation 2. I'm like,
He's like, bro, that Steam $50 gift card.
I got the card, put the code in. It does not work. I'm like, did somebody use it before me? Because I'm pretty sure, I got it, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Mom,
God.
did you? Mom, you used my gift card?
Oh man.
Oh snap!
Yes,
Oh,
Devon.
absolute
I've got another story from middle school where I.
This
I
ain't middle
made
school
someone-
story time, bro. Come on.
I know, but
Yes,
we're
this is
talking
a
about
middle school
insulting.
story
This was in 8th grade, if that counts.
Fine.
It doesn't
I'll let
count.
this.
We had to
It doesn't
do-
count.
I'll let this
We
one.
had
I'll let
to-
this one
we had to
slide.
do a-
This one story
We had
slide.
to do one of those projects for science where you had to make your own windmill and it had to like do energy. And I was like
Your
the kid.
school's
I just like didn't. I didn't like
Your school's
participating. Like if
cool,
you
yeah.
needed me, cool, I'd give my opinion. But it's like if you want to take like the lead, I'll just help out and shit. So we got to do a windmill, and I was matched up with a bunch of girls in my grade. And they're like, okay, so what if we just get really large popsicle sticks? And I'm like, if you want more surface area, just get spoons. And they look at me and they're like, no, that would never work. So then, like, now I was mad. I was like, you're really, like, I don't get involved that much. And the one time I take the lead, you're trying to shut me down. So I was like, all right, fuck it. And I made my own windmill with spoons. And it ended up conducting the most energy out of the entire class.
Wow.
I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. And then one of the other girls that was working at the same table but in a different group tried to do the same exact thing, and the girls in my group got visibly upset with that because she was like copying my idea, and they're like defending me, and she's like, what do you mean? I'm not copying. And I'm like, bro, just go to the I said something, it was like, go to the teacher's lounge. I was like, the printer never worked, so you should take the teacher's lounge copier's job. And the class was like, oh.
Wow.
Mean. You're mean.
High school,
I was
high school,
I was
the type.
ruthless.
High school kids are like, oh, whenever you say like one comeback, like
Yep.
your mom
You
is
smell
always
like
the
poop.
best comeback.
Oh shit! Just-
Yo, where you got that sneaker from your mom?
Well, since you brought that up, I have another story to tell. So like, this is like I was at an after school club. It was like the Black Engineers Club.
Nice.
So it was me, a couple friends, this girl. She was a black girl, and she had a weave and everything. So so there's that. So you know
Do I
me.
know where this is going?
Yes.
story.
So
I feel like I know where this is going.
we're like messing with each other, right? We're like just making jokes at each other. This girl like with the weave makes fun of my hair and says like, "Yo, you got a nappy head and everything." Like, and to be fair, my hair was pretty nappy considering I didn't comb it a lot. But like, I was still pretty offended, and I wanted to say something back. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, you got no hair. That's actually yours.
Here's what I said. I said, "Yo, my hair may be nappy, but at least it's real."
Yeah. Yes.
The whole club was like split. One side was like, "Oh," and the other side was like, "T."
So mean.
The other side was like, "T." No, you don't say that. You don't say that.
And then you threw fucking hands.
Yeah, basically. I just wanted to share that.
Oh, did I tell you guys? Did I tell you guys I got into a fight my junior year with some Indian kid?
Junior year. This is not
Junior year of high school.
Okay, good. That's fair.
Remember, Gersh, we're gonna throw hands. My birthday, we're gonna throw hands.
No, they.
All right, Zach, you share your junior year story, and then I want Rain to
Alright.
share a story afterwards.
Okay. Oh yeah.
No.
So I was so my junior year, I had lunch with like a bunch of friends that I hung out with after school and shit, and we like smoked a lot. And there's this Indian kid who I had lunch with the year before, and he was like really fucking annoying. He like I think like sophomore year, he tried to like. I'm cool if you just walk up to me and be like, "Hey, what's up? Like, you want to hang out and shit." But it's like I'm not cool if you try to like force yourself, you know? And I'm sitting at lunch with a bunch of kids my sophomore year, and we're talking and we're chilling, and he tries to like force himself, like he's known all of us since like fucking middle school and shit, and we're like kind of weirded out, and we're like, bro, you can just be normal, but he like still doesn't. He's still being weird about it. And then it gets to the point where he's just like being extremely annoying. So we're like, we're not gonna hang out with you, no. Like we don't want you sitting with us no more, you know. So junior year, I guess over the summer he just developed hatred for me for some reason. So I'm hanging out with my friend, and once again he's trying to do the same thing. He's trying to like force himself, but he saw me, and I guess he was like, oh, he's the smallest out of all of them, so he's probably like the weak one. I'm gonna try to pick on him. Keep in mind, the only sport this kid played was tennis, and he couldn't even make JV, you know? So he's trying to pick on me, and I'm saying shit to him, and my friends are backing me up. They're saying shit back, and they're like, bro, you don't got to be a dick. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want to hang out with you if you're going to be a dick like that. So he keeps trying to force himself onto us, and we're like, if we just keep telling him to get lost, he's never going to. He's just going to keep annoying us. So we're like, let's just try to annoy him back. And he would try to wear, our school had a dress code where you had to wear like blue, white, or black polos. He would wear like a polo that was 2 sizes too small, so the sleeve would be like up here, and the shirt would just like be really fucking tight on him. So my friend got one of those like bowls that you get from like like those pre-made like cereal that's in those plastic bowls, those pre-sealed shit. He got one from breakfast and he was eating that. And then once again, the kid's trying to like talk shit to me. He's trying to like bully me or some shit, and I'm not giving in. I'm like, bro, you're a fucking loser. Get lost and shit. So my friend opens up his shirt and pours the Fruit Loops down his shirt, and he closes his shirt, and we stood for like 2 seconds because we were just expecting all these Fruit Loops to just pour out of his shirt. They didn't. They all got stuck in his shirt. It was so fucking tight.
Oh no!
So then we got the genius idea of trying to poke the Fruit Loops that were on his shirt to break them up and get crumbs all over him.
Oh wow!
You guys are.
I'm so fucking
I wasn't doing it. I was standing there watching my friends do it, and then for some reason he pushes me against the wall. I bounce off the wall. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not in on this. You're trying to like you started off trying to pick on me to try to show to my friends that you were cool, when you could have just said, hey, what's up? I'm so and so. Let's hang. Like, you know, you guys seem kind of cool. Let's hang out. And we would have been like, yeah, sure. We would have given you a chance. But you're like, you're trying to talk shit. You're trying to be like, oh, if I bully him, I'll seem cool and they'll accept me as a friend. And, you know, my friends are doing some shit to you. And then you push me. I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. And we fought in the bathroom and I whooped his ass.
Oh man, not the bathroom. Anything but
the fight though was so fucking awkward because, you know, like my friends and I, we would slap box for fun. You know, like we would fight each other for fun. We'd be sitting in our houses, like we'd be sitting in my friend's house playing video games, and I just look at my friend, I'm like, hey Donovan, you want to fight? And he's like, yeah, sure. And we just go 30 seconds in the front yard, no problem, in and out. So it's like I knew how to fight. He did not. He's fucking this was his fighting stance. This was it.
That's one of
and
those
I shit you not. The fight was 2 minutes delayed because I started laughing. I couldn't stop laughing.
He was like, wait,
so,
give me a minute. Let me laugh.
Yeah, I was literally like, oh my fucking god, give me a minute. So then he kept trying to like grab me and kick me, and I'm like, bro, just fucking fist fight me like a man. Like, the majority of the fight was us essentially teaching him how to fight. You know, he's trying to like I'm throwing, like I'm jabbing and I'm trying to hook, and he's doing like this shit, and like he backed himself into a fucking corner, just started trying to kick me, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And then we're finally like, no kicking, no grabbing. So he tries to jab me. He only landed one hit and was like in my lip, and that was it. He jabs me in the lip, and then I just gave him 2 right hooks to the face, and he was like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
I actually started nearing the end. I was jabbing him and shit, and then at one point I just bitch slapped him. Open hand. Boom. Those were the two hooks. It was just 2 boom, boom, and then he walked away.
I'm just thinking about it, like,
and then
somebody making fun of you, like, but you, boom, I hate you.
No. I would have had no problem. I would have had no problem with the kid if he didn't try to be a dick to me to try to like show off to my friends, you know? Like I wouldn't have had a problem with him. But he's like,
I feel like that's high school, anyways. Like,
it is high school, but it's like
people try to fit in.
You move more aura in here.
Yeah.
I give him permission.
Oh, Aura's in here?
Oh yeah, shit.
Oh, all right, hold on. Before, hold on. All right. So Hunter, hold on. Darby said. Darby said. Wait, hold on. Darby said that this sounds like the beginning of an anime where a kid becomes a pro boxer after learning to fight some kid in the bathroom.
Oh my god! Do you want to know the funniest thing?
What's that?
One of my friends sent me screenshots of a text message that the kid that I fought, and he said that he was going to take fighting lessons this summer, and. This is also the other thing. The very next day at school, he snitched. He lost the fight and he snitched to security, like he wouldn't get in trouble. So,
wow.
I'm
Did he
sitting
get
in
in
my
trouble?
fourth period class, and my friend's like, "Oh, yo, I heard you fought this kid," and my friends were sending me videos, so I showed them the videos, and they're like, "Oh shit, you fucked him up," and I'm talking. All of a sudden, a security guard walks in, and it's like, "I'm looking for a Zach Perch," and everyone's like, "Oh shit," and then I felt so on top of the high school because for a week, literally just the entire high school was just typing hashtag free Zach.
Wow.
I got suspended for 9 days because he snitched.
Wow.
Because he,
Oh my God.
dude, he thought he wouldn't get in trouble. He thought he wouldn't get in trouble if he snitched. And I'm like, you dumbass. Like, we're like,
Dude.
you're so fucking stupid.
Warrior 666 said,
I mean,
bro,
wait,
don't
when
let
I
this
was
guy,
12, I
bro.
tried to download Dragon Ball Z on LimeWire.
What's
It
up,
turned
bro?
out to be hentai. Indeed, that was not the Piccolo I was looking for.
Oh my gosh. Well, welcome to the stream, Warrior Trip 666.
yo,
What's
or
up,
turn
Juan?
your
How you
face
doing?
cam.
Aura is here, everybody.
Yeah,
Say hi to
turn
Aura.
on your face
What's
cam.
yeah, it's face
Oh,
cam.
got a face cam.
Get one, man. I never
Come
seen.
on.
Loser.
I've never seen your
Oh.
face.
Bro, right? Who are you again?
Am I a loser?
Oh.
Because I don't have one.
Yeah.
Tank, get a
No,
face
Tank, you're
cam,
fine.
please. What? She's like, you're fine, but she called Aura, she called T-Lander,
Yeah,
and we were
that's-
like, what?
That's because I don't
T-Lander's the
love
host.
it.
Can't trash T-Lander.
Yeah.
T-Lander's the host.
I can do what I
Tank's
want.
got so much. Tank's got a lot of
Alright,
shit.
boys.
Tank's got a lot of shit. She runs a restaurant. Can't expect her to have a face cam.
Yeah, Tank,
Or I
got
don't know
all
what his
the clout.
excuse is. Or
Sink-
I don't know what his excuse is.
I don't have an excuse.
Hi,
I'm not gonna
Cinco.
defend
Hi, Cinco. Thanks for joining the stream. And yeah, I'm not showing my
Use
face.
your phone camera, like.
Oh yeah, it's a good
I'm not
idea.
gonna lie,
Shit,
bro,
bro.
Dustin. I feel like people should be scared of you, bro. I mean, you be
People-
coaching
people
football
are
teams
scared
and
of me.
shit, bro. Like, you
People-
have to be the biggest motherfucker
People-
I've seen in my life. Bro.
People are scared.
Aura, did you? Oh wait, I already told Aura about my chip tooth story? Did I?
Hey, I want to hear
Oh,
about
yeah.
Bab's first day of school.
Please, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
yes.
ahead, Bad.
Bad.
Yes,
How
Bad.
is it?
And then Rain, tell it your
It
story.
was
So
just
Bad.
boring as fuck. Oh,
Yeah, I
sorry.
bet.
Fudge,
Shit.
fudge,
I almost
fudge,
died.
fudge.
Wait, was it all
Sorry.
on Zoom?
No, it was not on Zoom. None of it
Was it
on
in
Zoom.
person?
Really?
Yeah, it was in
it was in
How
person.
many people
Oh,
were in your
okay.
class,
Oh,
dude?
okay.
Alright, so basically, what they did was on Mondays and Tuesdays, group 1 would go, and then Thursdays and Fridays, group 2 would go. They'd split like half the school.
Split it. Yeah.
And like on Wednesdays, like both groups would alternate. So I was on group 1 that we went on Tuesday. So we have to go tomorrow also. So I got
Is
there
that
first
against the
period.
bro?
What?
Do you have your camera on?
Yeah.
What the
Your
fuck?
camera's
You
off,
said
bro.
that for me, bro.
No, his camera's on. I see his face.
Alright.
His camera's on.
It's off for me. What the fuck?
Oh, your Wi-Fi's are messed up.
Facts, bro.
No,
All
no, no,
facts,
no.
bro.
His camera's on for me.
No,
I
y'all
see
in
it.
that-
And it's
Yeah, I
on the
do.
screen too.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, everyone's.
But anyways, continue, Bad. Continue.
Okay.
Alright. So then basically they had like these freaking polyglass thing. I forgot what it's called. But like they had like these glass things, boxes. Like you know those trifolds that you'd get on tests so that
Yep.
you wouldn't cheat?
Yeah, those like
Yeah.
the cardboard shit.
Yeah, those cardboards. Basically that imagine those.
Oh yeah, I
With,
saw
like-
that. I saw that. It's like see-through plastic. Shit.
Yeah,
separate
see-through
people?
plastic.
Yeah, because
The
you know
base-
you can't trust like just some loud girls annoying at like 8 a.m. You just kind of lean over, and go, that'll shut her up real quick. Close her mouth for the rest
It's
of the
always
day.
the ones eating hot Cheetos in the morning.
That-
Crazy
yes!
nipples, man.
Fucking
Oh
hot
my
Cheetos
God.
and Arizona
Hot Cheetos.
iced tea at 7 in the morning. Like I'm
Okay,
not
okay,
about
hold
your
on.
loud shit.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh, I
In
hate
the
those
Bronx, over here, in like I guess in the Bronx, lunch would always consist like not us,
No.
but certain people would have fries, chicken, and like ketchup or barbecue sauce with ketchup. And
Rice?
it would be like,
No.
and I'm like,
I'm
Well,
going
that's
to
normal.
throw up in your
That's essential
fucking
in
eardrum
schools.
if you say ketchup and rice again.
That's normal in
yeah,
schools, bro.
No.
come on, Esteban, let it go already.
I don't think you understand, bro. It's not healthy for you, bro. That's not good, man.
It's gross.
What did Don say, bro? You can't put complex.
You can't put
complex
complex
carbs
with
sugars.
simple sugars. Yep.
Whoa, Cinco, let's be respectful here, okay? Cinco just called somebody a dipshit. I don't.
Wow.
Wait.
For like he said, no.
If it's
She
wrong
said
with
this-
hot
the-
Cheetos in the morning.
The fuck is wrong with hot Cheetos in the morning, Seiko? If you think that If you think that hot Cheetos and Arizona iced tea and screaming at 7 a.m., if there's nothing wrong with that, we're not the dipshits here. Just saying that, not calling you anything, I'm just saying.
Oh, wait, guys, hold on.
Bro,
What do you
Arizona
like?
tea low can be fire though. Like seriously.
I mean, it depends on the flavor.
Bro,
It really depends.
bro.
I'm
No,
very
no, listen, the
particular with my
light
iced
version,
tea.
bro.
I
The
don't
light
even
version.
like lemonade, honestly. I really
You don't like lemonade? What's wrong with you?
Like rice and ketchup.
I'm
you don't
not a
like
fan of lemonade. Like,
What is wrong with
rice
you?
and ketchup, you don't like lemonade.
I'm drinking
Dude.
lemonade right now.
not
Hey, there you go.
lemonade is okay. I'll drink it if I'm thirsty, but that's not my go-to drink. Like, I like regular
Lemonade?
iced tea.
Stop tripping,
Lemonade's
bro.
pretty
I know you're
refreshing.
tripping.
I
know
like
you're tripping
having,
right
I like an Arnold Palmer, half iced tea, half lemonade in the summer. That shit smacks.
Yeah,
I just like liquid.
that's good.
I just like
He's just
liquid.
like,
I just,
Liquid.
I just like to consume liquid.
I consume liquid.
Wait, I'm
Liquid
sorry.
Nitrogen, I'm fine with it. Just consume.
I'm sorry. I gotta address this in the chat because Warrior said like I sound like a hot grill. Am I a hot grill? And then
Yes.
he followed up with hashtag Lander Hot Grill. What does that
Hottest
even mean?
grill.
I
The
am
hottest-
100%
I
a grill,
Hottest
bro.
grill in the barbecue
Bro,
right now.
Lander.
Like an
Reverse
actual
the R and
What's
the
up? What's up, Aura?
Bro, you gotta tell your chat that I'm a girl, bro.
No, I'm not gonna tell. No, I'm not a
Believe it.
girl.
Don't believe it, bro. Trust
Aura's
me.
more of a
Hot
girl than
girl.
Rain is.
I bet-
Aura's more of a girl than Rain is.
Yeah,
Don't quote
Wow.
Don't quote me on that. Aura's
You're
more of a
probably right.
Rain is.
Re-
100%,
Ryuk's
bro.
Lander is very sexy. Thank you,
100%,
Ryuk.
bro.
I appreciate
Yo,
that.
Aura, Rain's got a bigger dick than you.
Yes.
That is why Aura is more of a girl.
Nah, I don't care about
Exhibit A.
All right, all right.
100%, bro.
We're gonna move on now. Rain, it's your turn to tell a story. Go ahead.
Oh,
If you
God.
have- if you have
Okay,
one.
I don't really have any good stories. I'm gonna be honest. The
Loser.
craziest thing that
Yeah.
That's a
I was-
lie. I
I'm
bet
a-
you. Could-
Yeah, you're boring, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Smells like cap.
Let Rain talk. Let Rain
Shut
talk.
the fuck up, Aura.
No,
You
bro.
don't have privileges to talk to me anymore.
You
Oh.
privileges, bro. Who gave you the permission to grant privileges?
She's
bro?
taking away your First Amendment rights. Sue her
I
ass.
can. I'm gonna bring it up.
Bring what up?
I'm gonna
What's
bring it
going
up.
on? What's going on?
If
Bring
you
what
I'm
up,
taking
bro?
my headset off.
talking-
I'm not
Time, bro.
involved.
If you
Time,
keep
bro.
talking.
Oh yeah, I need to ask Zach about this. Zach, who is?
No, he's gone. He
He
left.
fucking left, bro.
But Rain, tell us your
Bro,
story
Dustin.
before you
Dustin,
start
bro.
turmoil in this stream.
Dustin, bro.
Aura, be quiet.
I
Let
need to
Rain
ask you a
speak for a
serious
sec.
question, Dustin.
Hold on, Aura. Just let Rain speak
Man,
first.
I can never get to. It's okay.
You don't got a story?
I mean, I'm a girl. Like I was involved in a shit ton of drama. The most interesting thing that came out of high school was probably the car crash that I got into.
Oh my
But that's
gosh.
pretty much it.
No high school stories, my ass.
She's like, I have no stories. I just survived the car crash.
I
Big
just
deal.
got hit by a
Like,
fucking.
I mean, if it's too personal, you don't have to. But like, we can't. Now we have to like
Oh,
know.
I mean, okay, so I was a theater kid in high school. We
Okay.
hate those people. I fucking hate theater kids.
Theater
I hate
kids?
myself.
Ugh.
all right, first of all,
Bro,
I
I
was a
didn't even.
theater kid.
I
I'm gonna
didn't
need
even.
how to sit down.
I didn't
Actually,
even like
technically, I
theater
wasn't a
kids in
theater
middle
kid because
school.
the theater kids didn't fucking hated me. So technically, I wasn't a theater kid because nobody in theater fucking
They're just like,
liked
we
me.
reject her.
Wow.
We reject her as our own.
So, so I was in this play, and I was like one of the main roles in it. It's like it was some Halloween shit that we were doing. So me and my friend, she was the director at the time.
Bad. Don't be like that. Let Rain speak. Let Rain
I'm just
speak.
kidding. I'm just kidding, Rain.
Go ahead, Rain.
I'm out.
No, Rain, no. See what you did, Bad? Come on. All right.
Bro, I told you she was dramatic. Theater kid, what are you talking about?
Keep going, Rain. Keep going.
Okay, so we were heading to practice, but first we wanted to get coffee because it was really early in the morning. So we were
Do
gonna
you get
bring
Dunkin'
coffee.
Donuts?
Yeah, we were going to Dunkin' Donuts.
Of course,
We
of
got
course.
the
It's always
coffee.
Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. Always.
I hate Starbucks. So
Just-
no, Dunkin'
alright,
Donuts.
alright.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Well,
was
Starbucks
cheap
hates
and-
you.
That's
Damn,
fair.
bro. Well, tell her, bro. What the fuck?
Yo, that counter was real. No.
Counter.
God. So we were like it's me and my friends, and we were in the front. I was holding the coffee. It was hot as fuck. We were pulling out. My friend was like, Yeah, no, he's far behind. We'll make it. We'll be
Oh,
fine.
no.
We like pull out. He starts fucking speeding. This is like a
That's
sports
like-
car. This is a sports car. He starts speeding. He hits us. We like swerve off the fucking road.
Oh shit.
Like
Wow.
the mirror, the side mirror flew off.
Oh my gosh.
The door was like bent inside. The car was absolutely totaled. Like the car that we were in, it's gone. Like she doesn't
Damn.
have it anymore because of that crash.
Okay.
It felt like
Did you
bumper
guys like
cars.
sue him or some shit? Did you like?
No, because he blamed it on us.
What?
Yeah, but
Why?
he sped up.
Yeah,
I
what'd you
know.
speeding up for?
I know it was raining.
If you're pulling
and,
out.
Yeah, we were pulling out. And he was really far behind. But then, like the next thing he knows, he just like hits us, and we were like, sports car, rich man. He totally sped to us. Like we pulled out, we were safe.
I think what he
because
might
we
have
were in
done was
one
he
lane.
might have tried to beat you guys so he didn't have to stop and wait for you guys to pull up, but that's still his fault, you know?
Yeah,
Wait,
but he
wait.
started blaming it on us to the police. We weren't taking it. We were like, fuck no, you were all the way back
Yeah,
there. You
yeah.
were sped up. The police were like, it's rated. I'm not gonna
was
no one's
raining.
at fault here.
No one's at fault. God
Yeah,
damn.
it's fucking bullshit. But like,
I'm,
we
George
both
is
got let
finest,
off.
ladies and gentlemen.
It's your fault. You were raining, so
It's her fault because a woman. That's what they said.
it's your fault because it was Emma.
I don't know, but
Get it?
the coffee got all over me. It
Good job.
fucking sucked. I was like,
I mean, I think that's the least of your
my friend was,
problems.
like, freaking
That
the fuck
is.
out.
She's like, hey guys, I have no high school stories. I only, just survived the car crash.
This was it. This was it. This is the only high school story I have. The other is like
the biggest
shit drama.
one.
Yeah.
The other shit, yeah, I mean.
I got in a
that's the
car
only
accident when I was like
interesting
6 one time with my
High
babysitter.
school Girl drama. That's what.
one. Yeah.
All right.
Just your standard
Yeah,
high
it
school
was
girl
fucking
drama.
boring.
You know,
Yeah,
car
it-
crashes, rich guys, sports cars, just your
Rich
standard
guys.
shit.
No. This
So
was-
let's
this was
run it back.
Cool. There are
Let's
rich
run this
guys
back.
here.
Yeah.
T-Lander got a concussion.
Mhm.
From Dwayne The Rock
Rain
Johnson.
survived a car crash. Bad survived a regular day of COVID high school.
I fought an,
I
I
I
fought
never
an
even
Indian
finished
kid.
it.
You fought an Indian kid.
The kid was
for no
Indian?
reason, and I had to survive high school with a chipped tooth. Like
And we still haven't heard from Don yet.
That's not even my worst survival story for high school.
All I can say is I was bodybuilding.
You really got
shit.
nothing
Yeah.
else. You got nothing else.
Boring.
I was just making the muscles.
I don't
Nice.
believe
I
you,
was hitting
Don.
The gym couldn't hit back.
I've technically, I mean, if you count the 2 school shooting threats my school got, I have 3
Oh,
survivals.
I had a bombing threat. And
My
the
aunt's school had a bombing
It
threat,
was great.
yeah.
What?
Come on.
Yeah.
It was
No high school
great.
stories.
My school had a
And then there was,
bombing
like,
threat. It was
3 police cars
amazing.
outside. It was hilarious.
No, it's not. It's not hilarious.
Oh
The
my
worst-
god! I have the best story ever.
Oh, now you got the best story.
Now I have it.
She remembers and she's like,
Okay,
I-
all right.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
tell.
Yeah.
I can.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can tell the first. I can tell the first school shooting threat story.
All right, hold on. Before you do that, Tank, do you
Okay.
want to share a story at any time?
Tank.
I think went to high school long ago, guys.
What?
My high school life is so different from your guys's. Like it
She
was
went to
so
high school
chill.
back when a movie
like,
cost 25
shit.
cents.
It's not even that.
That would
Like,
be amazing.
Old.
Bro,
my
facts.
school was so small. Like everybody knew everybody. Like literally. Like
So you don't
Oh,
have
it was
a.
essentially just like pre-K up until college. Everyone knew
Yeah,
everybody.
It was just. It wasn't like a lot of drama all the time. Like everybody liked everybody. I played sports, so I mean,
So you don't have one
I-
story?
if anybody picked on anybody, I was the one that was like, "Motherfucker, you better back up." Like I
I could imagine like Tank
Like,
just.
I don't like-
He's
I don't
billion.
it, but I mean,
I
like,
could imagine Tank beating
like that.
somebody.
I
just
had a couple fights.
Bad.
And, like,
Were you
listen,
spraying
huge.
WD-40 into your
My-
mouth? What the
The
fuck
one
was
fight I
that?
got into was at a softball game. It was the playoffs my sophomore year, and some girl that absolutely hated me on the team.
Mm-hmm.
She played shortstop. I played third base, but I had a better batting average than she did. So she absolutely hated me. We were always in contender for, like All-American and,
Yeah.
state, all that stuff. So she absolutely hated me. She literally decided to play first base, switch to first base, right? She was really long. I'm short. I'm 5'3". I haven't grown in it, she's like almost 6 foot. I hit the ball like it was in between left and center field. I'm running. The girl chunks into first base. This girl literally turns around and line clotheslined me, running past first
Damn.
base, right into my face.
This ain't WWE. Like,
Wait, so she was
Out.
just so you hit a line drive and she just backs up, waits for you to touch the bag, and then just.
No. Like the girl in center field had got the ball and threw it to first. Like like they were trying to get me out. Like I'm sure
She tried to tag you at first.
But she literally turned instead of just like having her foot on the bag and reaching out like everywhere, first. She literally line drived me straight in the face.
I could talk to my dad.
Face, I had like glove marks on my face and how fast like I was running and the impact from her. So like I go in the dugout, like I get a runner or whatever, and I'm in there and I'm bleeding and all this shit, and like she's over there, she's laughing and she's just like blah, 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 like with her team and shit.
Wait, was
thinking
this
like
practice?
I'm out, like thinking I'm out of the game, like I'm not gonna go back in. I was like, who the fuck do you think I am? So I got on third base.
I'm a tank, ain't no
running. This girl is running around like she hits the ball or whatever, and she gets on base, and the next couple people hit, and she comes around me. And instead of like tagging her, I might have kicked her in the gut. Like I made it like I went behind where my coat.
That is assault with a deadly weapon.
I don't care. Like,
with cleats?
in the face. Like
she was
Bro,
like,
no. It's not even like plastic. It's not even like the hard plastic
thing.
Like, wait, Tank. I know that when you play high school baseball, the cleats are metal. Is it the same in softball or no? No. Oh, you can't have metal cleats? Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Wow, that would be terrible.
I'm sitting there and like her coach knew something was happening because like he was already there by third base and like waving her on, and I'm behind him like because I knew that ball was coming at me. I literally just like stuck my foot out like right when she went to slide and took her ass out. That bitch didn't get in that game.
Oh yeah.
I once had.
That's like the meanest thing I've ever done. Like,
if I'm being honest, and I could probably talk to my dad about this because my dad was an umpire for minor league games. If a first baseman has like a clear play to the bag and just decides to clothesline a runner, I'm pretty sure that would be calls for an ejection.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No.
Like, I'm not an umpire, but I
Bro,
could like just ask my
goes,
dad like, what the fuck?
So listen, like, I'm literally like, I'm from Louisiana. Like every school around me is small. Like there's no big thing. So most of the time they just ask you if you're okay. Like, are you good? Blah blah blah.
You're not about.
I was like, bitch, I'm fine. Like, let's go.
I'm fine.
Like,
I don't
I'm
think
ready.
she is.
I'll get back in. It's fine.
I'm
She
good.
won't
I think
And
they're in
but
the gut.
she didn't get back in the game. They wanted to throw me out, but they didn't because like we don't
We're
have,
like,
we don't have very many
we'll just get
players
booked in the
anyway.
morning and call it even.
But she didn't like. She wasn't like mad. She was like, okay. Like we shook hands after the game. We were like, good game, And I was like, next time, don't fucking do that. And she was like, all right, no biggie.
No,
Like,
no,
we're good.
I could imagine. I could imagine Tank shaking her hand, and then she pulls her in. She's like, "Don't ever do that again."
It's not even like that. Like, I'm a very nice person.
Yep.
But, like, you're trying to like physically. You just physically hurt me.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like physically trying to hurt my kid. Like, I will end you.
I don't
end your
like
existence.
I don't like
care.
to start shit. Like with random people, I don't like to like start shit. But if you start something with me, then it's like, all right, I'm not gonna be a bitch and like take that,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I guess that's with everyone.
Yeah.
I'm a very
kick her
nice. You
ass,
all
man.
know I'm a very nice person, but once you turn on me,
like,
like
do not fuck
it's
with
done. Like it's done. Like I don't care. I will be your backups. I will be your bodyguards. But you bitches betray me. It's not.
I had my junior year when I was trying out for football. We had like 5 or 7 kids trying out for quarterback. And the coach was like, we're probably going to pick at max 2. And I think he picked like 3. It was our starting quarterback, who was a friend of mine who I played football with since kindergarten. He got the starting position. I got backup. And then we had one kid that was like at tight end that could throw. He was like our emergency QB. And the other 4 guys were like, find another position. So one of the kids switched to cornerback, and I guess he was mad because apparently he'd been playing on the team since freshman year, and I guess he was mad that like I beat him out for at least one QB spot. So since I was backup, I got in charge of I was put in charge of practice squad. So I would go up against the starting defense and shit. And he ended up getting one of the starting cornerback jobs. And one of the plays, we were running an inside zone to the left. He was a corner on the right. And, you know, he was going on a corner blitz. And instead of taking out the running back, I hand the ball off. And then the moment that I hand the ball off, he hits me. He just like kind of hits me, knocks me down on my ass, which, you know, whether it's the practice squad QB or the starting QB, you're not supposed to hit them. Like, they have us put on red pennies and shit, and the coach is yelling at him like, why the fuck are you hitting the quarterback? And he's like, oh, I thought it was an option. You know, I was playing conservative on the option instead of going after the inside zone, because he like come up with a bullshit excuse, and the coach is like, don't do that again. And I just got right back up, and I said to the coach, I'm like, can I run that again? And he was like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. So we call it again. I call the same inside zone play to the practice squad. I hand the ball off, and I kind of made it look like it was an option, like I read him and everything. But I was really just looking to see if he blitzes. He blitzes. I let go of the ball, drop my shoulder, and knock him on his ass.
Wow.
And then
Dustin, you knocked him on his ass, bro.
Yeah, as a quarterback. This was junior year, so I was like 5'3" and weighed 95 pounds. And then I did the most passive aggressive thing. I put my hand out, I helped him up, and I brought him in close. When I picked him up, I kind of patted his back and I said into his ear, "You hit like a bitch," and then walked away.
Wow. Why you gotta be that guy, Zach?
Oh, yeah.
What was he playing again? What position was he?
He was playing cornerback, and he was like going on a blitz, and he kept trying to like blindside hit me during practice, and I could tell, and I was like, coach, just let me run the inside zone again. And he's like, all right. Call the inside zone, crack him, pick him up. I'm like, you hit like a bitch, and then walked away.
You, bro, Dustin, bro, don't mess with Dustin, man.
He's one of my best friends now. He's actually one of my best friends now. He's still on the team. He's their starting corner, and I like hype him up every day at practice.
Goodness.
Yeah.
All right. Well, or do you have a high school story you want to share? I know you have a story. Anything in high school, like any moments in high school. You don't have anything to share?
I went to like 3 high schools, bro.
You went to 3 high schools?
3?
Yeah, because I moved.
Oh, you moved a lot.
First was like the country. First was in the high school, like where the country where I was born. I was there for like a year or something like that. Then I went to like Texas high school, and then I went to Florida high school where I graduated.
So nothing happened, like nothing you want to share?
Of course, a lot of shit did, bro. I don't know what you want me to tell you, though.
Just pick a story and share one. Like, share one story.
A story?
Yeah, any.
He got a book ready.
How about this, bro? So when I was in my like final high school in Florida, there was you know how like basketball has a season after football, like a couple months or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was the basketball season, and our basketball team was going against a lot of like pretty big basketball teams in that time. And there's this kid online that has a lot of like popular social media or whatever. His name is Julian something. He's like a basketball player. He was featured in like Ellen when he was like 12 or something. He was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna become an NBA player or something like that. And the inspiration was that he was a short kid, but he knew how to play basketball. So he was like a widely recognized U.S. basketball player or whatever. And a lot of people were talking shit because he wasn't actually that good. It was just when he was like 10, 12, he was better than the kids at his age. And then as they started growing up, it just he started
to just level out. You know,
like if people
like he kind of peaked
like
in middle school.
Points.
Yeah.
He has like 1,000 score or whatever in all his high school career, and that's actually really good. The thing is, he started playing high school basketball when he was like in 7th grade, so that's a lot more time than the usual player.
Yeah.
So if you look up Julian and then just like IMG and then fight, what happened was when the game happened in our school, he came in with his team, and his team was like, it was called Prodigy Prep or some shit like that, some cringe shit like. And basically, they played against our team, and they were pretty tall. They were like 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", a couple of them.
Julian
And then
Newman.
it was Julian. Yeah, Julian Newman. He's like 5'6".
Oh my god, I found it. I literally just typed in Julian I, and it was the first thing in YouTube. Julian IMG fight. I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah, bro. So what happened was, everybody was talking mad shit to Julian.
Yeah.
Because he's like 5'5" or something like that, 5'6". And he was playing against our team of basketball, where I am short as fuck compared to them, and I'm 6 foot tall. They're like 6'7", 6'8", 6'9".
Goodness.
One is like 7'3". His name is Zach.
Freaking
The
giants.
point is,
Oh, the
point is,
irony.
They were trying to bully you.
The irony.
Because they were just throwing the balls on top of each other's head. And they
Wait,
were
this
just
was
catching it.
recently? Because this video's on TikTok, and it's like saying last
Yeah.
night. This was
This-
recent?
No, this was like last year in October.
Oh, that's still kind of.
Yeah, man. So basically, they were throwing the ball on top of each other's heads, and the 6'2" kid, 6'3", couldn't reach the ball, bro. They were like trying to reach it, and they would do it specifically on top of like Julian or whatever. And since he had his dad there and his sister, which also have like a drama channel on YouTube or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, he's getting bitched in
Bro,
front of
it's
his
too much
family.
social media. What
Yeah,
the-
people were
He's
saying
getting owned in
Julian.
front of his family. He's getting insecure. He's like, shit,
Yeah,
I gotta
man.
do something.
People were screaming about his sister's
I wanna
tits
watch
and
this.
shit, and they were like, "Yo,
Oh
Julian, I want
no,
your sister's boob,"
dude!
or
I don't
something
care
like
how
that.
overhyped you are. Don't make it that personal. You know?
Bro, and it was like everybody was standing up whenever he missed a shot, and they were making fun of him. When he tripped and he fucked up like a ball play, they would start yelling that he was overrated, and then they would start talking about his sister, like yelling when he missed a shot or some shit like that. And he got aggressive. Diamond started getting aggressive and started like hitting the ball back at players and shit. And everybody was like, "Yo, let's do it more." Yes, to fuck with him, you know. At the end of the game, we ended up winning like. What was the score again? Can you look it up? It was incredibly high. It was way too high. But it was like something above 60 to like
Hello.
or some shit like that.
He threw a chair.
Yeah, and at the end of the game, he was so mad that he just stood up. Ain't no sack. What I told the guy that's 7'3" or whatever. He was kind of like making fun of him or whatever,
Hello.
and he threw a chair at his face. And it was like, after that happened, there's a clip of what happened in the gym after he threw a chair, and they started like having like a mini fight, and then the police had to come to the fucking school to take Julian into whatever the fuck it was, and everybody was escorted back into the dorms.
Hello.
Honestly, bro,
Hello?
it was
Who's
pretty-
that?
Who's saying hello,
Who's
bro?
saying that?
Hello? Who's this?
There's a child present.
No one
Is
caught.
that
I
Tanks?
am.
Emma,
Ray.
Emma,
Oh.
don't ruin another child's mind.
Smith.
Okay.
I'm
Hi.
Tank Smith's daughter.
I was worried for a second. Like,
Tank.
Tank,
Hi,
don't
Mini
ruin-
Tank.
Don't say any more curse words in front of kids.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was
Rain.
one time.
It was one time.
Watch your mouth.
Tank's daughter. I
No,
don't.
you're not forgiven.
Yeah, you can't. We're like talking about high school
that's-
stories and stuff, but like, there's like a lot of cursing. I don't want you to like hear any inappropriate stuff. Can you get your mom
Don't
back
worry.
here? Or like,
Wait, how old are you?
well, yeah, how old are you? Which daughter is this? Is the oldest or the youngest?
I think that's the
Oh my
11.
god, I saw where he threw the chair. Oh,
See, I go to cook dinner or serve dinner, and this girl tried to take over.
Wow.
Yeah, we
like, this
we
is my
heard.
Discord now.
I heard her say hello 3 times, and I'm like,
yeah. And I was
I'm
like,
not
am I
going
going crazy?
yeah.
But I'm like over there.
Dude, they were
Like-
so.
I can't
Bro,
be doing
IMG, the first comment that I see under the video is IMG was so big and had so many dunks, I thought I was watching the Monstars.
I mean, let me see.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
gosh. Oh,
That's a
a
They
chair?
were tall as hell. They were
Look.
rejected all day.
Okay, so this is like the back of the gym. This is like after the game happened, and they like
Mhm.
reset. This is Julian, and this is Zach. So Zach was talking.
Yeah,
to
this was
Julian, and he
7
said
months
something.
ago. Video was posted
Yeah.
7
Wait,
months
were you
ago.
there? Were you in there?
Yeah, bro, I was here. I was in this gym. I
Oh
was,
yeah,
like, I was,
Aura.
like,
Can you
Aura
put-
says I'm giving them the
Wait,
business.
wait, put the video on full
So
screen.
this is Zach. This is Zach.
There you go.
Who, the tall kid?
He is 7'3". This kid.
Oh my.
7'3".
Yeah,
All
look,
right.
you can see the chair. 3, 2, 1. Yep,
That's a chair right there. See
that
that?
was the chair. Hit him square in the face.
I love how everyone is surrounded with phones, with their phones ready.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, actually, this is the thing.
Boom,
My
right there. You see that?
look at that shit. Bro, my criminal justice teacher was like,
That's
It's
Julian.
bad that a lot of people have phones because they don't really want to help out, but it's also good
He
because
looks very cocky. What the fuck?
yeah, dude, look at how
It's
tall.
like
No,
the
no, no.
game.
Look at them, dude. Look at them. Apparently, he only scored 5 points. Look at them reject his sorry ass in the paint. I want to see. That's him, number 4, right? Look at that. Look at that.
Nah.
Why do you even try?
Yeah.
Why would you even
They're just
try?
passing the ball to each other, bro. They're like, nah, you have it back.
Bro, you don't have to. Bros, what was it? They scored like 100 points or something, right?
Yeah, it scored like 100 points.
Oh,
was-
wait. Do you guys want to hear the
The fireworks story.
the time I got a firework set off 5?
Yeah, this is actually gonna be the last story, and then I'm gonna end the podcast.
You want that? Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all to a student.
What happened?
Wait, you're gonna.
Alright, so like we have time for like 1 or 2 more stories, and
Go on, Zach. You're
Yeah.
good.
Then you're gonna what?
and then Rain's gonna tell her story afterwards.
Please.
Okay, I could tell my sophomore year shootings, and then Rain can tell her, and then I can end it with freshman year if y'all want to make that one the last story.
How about Rain just goes first, and then you end with the fireworks story?
Okay.
Mine's
Oh, do we?
short.
All right, yeah.
I'll just cut to the chase.
Yeah,
so
go
I had
ahead.
a history teacher. I don't know if I should. I'm not gonna say her name.
Just give
I'll
her a
just call
random
her-
name.
Yeah.
Call her like Becky or Sarah.
Watch that. Actually, watch her name be Sarah Becky. That'd be.
Oh, that'd be a problem.
No. All right, so
You
I'll just
bitch.
call her Sarah. So Miss Sarah was my history teacher, and I think senior year of high school. She was actually my government teacher, and very very easy class. Like she was a volleyball coach, and she's young. She was really young, and you know all the sports people like are friends with all the coaches. So there's this one guy who like would come in every class period. His name it was like Patrick or something. I'm actually pretty sure it was Patrick. So Patrick like came in like every day. It was so great because he's like the most popular kid in school, but he's also fucking hilarious. So we were doing like work or something, and he was just like talking in class. So one day we came in and Miss Sarah wasn't there anymore. And we were like, what the fuck happened? So it turns out she sent nudes to Patrick.
Oh, what?
Hold on,
Yeah.
a teacher?
A teacher sent nudes to him. And she resigned because Patrick leaked them.
Oh no!
yeah.
Wow!
And
Wow!
What did the teacher expect would happen?
She was like, "This will just be yours and my secret." Like, it's a high school boy. He can't
Yeah.
take shit to the grave.
it was so fucking funny. Everybody saw it. I saw it. I saw what she actually fucking said.
A teacher sent
was-
news to a student.
Christ.
It was so fucking funny. So she
Oh
resigned
my
because it was
God.
either she got fired or resigned. So she resigned. And
Or
it was
get
so fucking
arrested.
funny. She didn't get
Yeah,
arrested.
dude, that's
You
She
still
did?
can, I guess.
You
I
can,
know.
yeah.
You could.
Honestly, I'm surprised she didn't. But I don't
guess-
know. I don't know if the police were
Because
called
there
on
was no
her.
sexual
I know she
interaction.
just
There was just
like.
pictures.
Oh my
but
gosh.
It's still.
So
I still think sending them to a minor might be illegal, but I'll check.
You know.
Oh, I found myself.
that's one heck of a story.
Well, I don't know. I don't
That's
know if he
the
was a minor anymore.
What's
he might
up?
have been 18.
Maybe. Yeah, but I still think
If you-
like teacher-student relations, no matter the age, are like even explicit
I
photos.
mean, yeah.
That's crazy.
Probably not arrested if he
15,
wasn't
55.
if he wasn't a minor anymore. Yeah, either fire or resign.
Yeah.
Sort
so
of.
instead of getting fired, she resigned. But she had like 3 kids.
Oh my!
Jesus
What
Christ!
What the heck?
all right.
Is
I would
she-
have put that into consideration when
And
that.
oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. They
my
like.
kids
it-
might see this.
What's more funny about it was it was like right after winter break. So they went to Disney World. Like her and her family went to Disney World for the break.
Okay.
And they came back to that. They came back to, you know, her
Oh
mom.
my
nudes
god.
leaked in the school.
Oh my
It was-
god.
It's tough, man.
That's terrible. You come back from Disneyland and then you find out this?
I'm going to Disney World. I'm coming back from Disney World. Mom?
Mom,
Take me back to Disney World.
mom.
I want to go back to Disney
Oh my
World.
god, it was
Mom,
so
that's not Mickey Mouse. What's he doing on your phone?
Oh my
Mom,
gosh.
new stepdad?
Bro, Esteban, I found me, bro.
Wait, you found you?
Yeah, in the video I sent you.
All
Oh,
right.
where?
I'm not
Uh-oh.
looking at the camera, but I'm looking back.
Oh, we're about to reveal Aura's face.
Oh my god, are
Bro,
we?
it's not even my face, it's just my body, bro. Like,
Oh.
from
Oh.
behind.
All right, never
Bro,
mind.
I
that.
I
want-
don't
wanna
know, bro,
see
but I
it.
found it.
Nah, if it's
Bro, it's right here, man. Like, I
That's
was looking at the video.
that's like near the end.
That's me, bro.
that's you,
Oh shit!
I knew it.
Shit, like, look, is everything happened here, bro?
I see.
Or
it.
is
That's me right there.
Or like, what the fuck is
Wow,
going on?
you big, damn.
Yeah, bro, I'm like, what the
What's
fuck?
happening?
Yeah,
I'm right here.
Wait,
I love
what
how we
position-
see-
Wait, Aura, what position were you again?
I'm a D-lineman.
Okay.
Oh
You
my
look
Yeah,
god.
but I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
You're
I'm
like
walking
you're like
here,
the one guy.
casually
You're just like,
walk.
what's
Wait,
going on
where
over
did you go
here?
back?
Why is everyone got their phone out?
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just walking there, bro. I'm like,
Yo,
Just casually
hi,
walking.
dude. Or like,
Oh,
y'all looking.
My dudes are like, what the fuck is happening here?
oh, chair.
yeah, man.
All right.
That's me though.
Okay. Well, that was
Buddy.
you brought like I'm not gonna
Great
lie.
story. That was a great story. I don't know about you.
Yeah, Rain. That was a great story. Honestly.
Rain says, I have no stories. Survives a car crash.
Survived the car crash. Teacher sent nudes to a student. Damn.
Bombing threads, shooting threads.
Oh,
That's just a standard American school, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Nothing
we're
special.
gonna end this episode with Zach's story. All right, go ahead.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, boy.
So freshman year, I had lunch with a friend of mine who I hung out. I like grew up with him. You know, we both grew up. We went to the same Jewish school. We both went to the same synagogue. I grew up with him from kindergarten all the way through high school. He was the kind of guy who had like an older brother that took him to a lot of parties with a lot of older people. So he saw a lot of shit that he shouldn't have when he was like in 5th and 6th grade. So he actually like, and it kind of like sent him down a dark path because he started doing like a lot of drugs and shit. Like not even just weed, like not even stoner weed, like doing hard drugs, alcohol, and all that shit. So I was hanging out with him because I was a fucking awkward freshman. I didn't know anybody there, and I just see him at my lunch, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sit with him. I know him. What's up? So I would talk occasionally, and then for the most part, just be on my phone during lunch. And I overheard them one day talking, and they were saying like, "Oh yeah, you can bring it, and I'll bring the lighter." And in my head, I'm like, "Oh, they're just gonna smoke, you know, lighter, blunt, bowl, whatever, smoke." So next week, they're talking, and the guy's like, "Oh, I got something in my bag," and it's like, I'm not gonna snitch because everybody smokes weed in high school, you know. I'm not gonna tell the teacher about that shit, like, no. But it turns out they had brought a firework because he wanted to get out of a test that he had in the next class. So around the time when lunch is over, like when the period is ending, everybody throws away their stuff and they all walk over to the doors to exit the lunchroom. And we just stand there for a couple minutes. We're waiting for the bell to ring so we can leave and go to our next class. And I'm on my phone. I got like one earbud in, one earbud out, listening to music, texting my friends. And then all of a sudden, everybody around me just hears like a sizzle, like a tss.
Somebody cooking something? Like
Everybody turns around to like, what is that sound? And then everybody just like, I just see people like back up like this, and they're all surrounding me, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I look, and 3 to 5 feet away from me is a firework that was like the size of my phone, and the fuse gets right here, and I just hear boom, it just sparks and an explosion goes everywhere. And I'm like, oh shit. I like ducked my head and I just started running. Everybody ran. I dropped my phone because I was running, and I lived from my house at the time. From my house to the school was like a 20-30 minute drive. I was like just running, and I was ready to just run home. And I'm running, and these girls stop by a security guard because the security guard's like, why are all these kids running out of the fucking lunchroom? And then these girls are like, oh my god, there was a bomb in there was an explosion in the lunchroom or some shit. And the security guard's like, what? And I'm just running past him. I'm running all the way out the school. I almost make it out the front door, and the fire alarm goes off. And
oh my gosh.
I'm like, shit. So I go out to the field because the fire alarm went off, and I'm like, I gotta report to my class and shit. And I realized after I had walked outside that I had dropped my phone, and I'm like, oh shit, I dropped my phone. I can't even call my dad, tell him what happened and shit. But like the firework, I saw it was a firework like a split second before it blew up, but still, like I heard a loud boom. I saw sparks. I thought the building was gonna catch fucking fire, you know? So I just start running. I actually threw my backpack off my shoulders and was just ready to run home. Like I was like, I'm not coming back for this shit. So the fire department comes and they're doing all this shit, and my teacher's like, what happened? Like there wasn't supposed to, because they would tell the teachers, oh, we're gonna do a fire drill sometime this week, and the teacher's like, why is there a fire drill going on? I'm like some kid blew some, I was just, my mind was fucking reeling because a firework blew up 5 feet away from me. I'm surprised I didn't get any like burns or anything like that, but my mind was reeling, and I was like, someone just blew something up in the lunchroom. And he's like, wait, what? And then afterwards, security and all that shit, and I asked the security guard, I was like, I was in the lunchroom when it happened. I dropped my phone. Did you guys see it? And they're like, no. So I went to the main office and I called my dad, and I told my dad, lock my phone, someone stole it. So the funniest part was, when you lock an iPhone, like if because my dad could lock our iPhone so that you can't access it, like no one can get in unless he unlocks it. So it displays on the screen, if found, please call, and then the number of the phone that locked it. So it's got my phone's call. And my dad told me when I got home that like 5 minutes after he had locked my phone, he got a call from some kids that were like, if you want this phone back, you're gonna have to pay us. And my dad, who's at work right now, is like, no, and just hangs up on a bunch of high schoolers who were trying to like get money for a phone. But I ended up, and when security found out that like it happened right next to me, I was called in to the office. Security guards were talking to me, and they're like, what happened? And they were like, do you know who did it? And I had an idea as to who did it, but like I wasn't 100% sure. You know, I'm not gonna rat out my friend if I'm not 100% sure. But like hindsight is like, he was talking about bringing a lighter. He said that he had the lighter. A firework goes off, but I just didn't say anything. He ended up confessing, and he ended up transferring out of the school before they could expel him, or they were like, transfer or we'll expel you. And I actually saw him last year in like October for one of the high holidays at our synagogue. Yep. And he's actually cleaned his act together. Like, I'm really proud of him because he cleaned his act together. After that, he got homeschooled. He went to rehab, and he's clean now. Like, he's good. He doesn't hang out with those kind of guys anymore.
Oh, good for him, man.
That's great. What?
Little, yeah.
Ended on a high note.
Happy ending.
Because I saw him at the synagogue, and I'm like, oh shit, what's up? And he's like, oh hey, I haven't seen you in a minute. And I like kind of jokingly said, yeah, last time I saw you, you set off a firework 5 feet away from me. He's like, oh yeah, that was my bad, man. I just wanted to get out of class. I was hanging out with the wrong people. And I was like, oh, what are you doing now? He's like, oh, I'm clean now. He was like, he'd been in rehab for like the past couple of years. He got homeschooled by his parents and all that shit, and he's clean now. Like, I'm proud of him for that shit.
That's really good.
Ended on a wholesome note.
Nice.
Alright, well,
That's good.
I'm gonna go eat some dino nuggets, so I'll be
Yes.
right back.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dino nuggets.
Dino nuggets with some
Dino
ketchup,
nuggets.
bro.
That's how we're ending the
barbecue sauce.
episode.
Instead of rice.
Barbecue sauce on my titties.
Barbecue sauce. I like that. Wait.
Boy.
All right, everybody. That is all the time we have for today on the on the Tea Party
I'm gonna do a
podcast.
backflip. I'm joking.
Not
I'm
chill.
Do it. No, do a backflip, please.
I
I'll
can't
pay
do
you.
it. I'm gonna break my head.
Show Bobo.
That's only if you fail.
Show Bobo.
Yes,
Wait,
show
what?
Bobo, please.
Show Bobo.
Bobo!
Show Bobo.
Bobo!
Show Bobo.
Come
in
here, I
there.
have paper.
Oh,
Gonna do it.
hold on, I gotta go get him. He doesn't listen to me.
While I get
Doesn't
him.
even listen
Talk to him in
mouth.
Espanol.
Oh my God.
En Espanol, por favor.
So, oh, there's Bobo.
Woo!
Bobo! Yeah!
Hi, Bobo.
Hi, Bobo!
Oh my god!
Yes!
Oh my god.
Oh, snap,
Bobo.
Bobo!
Bobo. Bobo.
Here, Bubba, eat a dino nugget.
Bobo! Bobo!
Bobo.